It is a love story, and I think, having listened to a lot of John Carter Cash interviews, I think their love story and their love towards each other is the main theme that he wants to get across during this musical. So you're right, it is about the music, but it's mainly about their love story. I think June was almost a saviour for Johnny Cash. She put him on the right track, and she was able to get his head back in the game. And yeah, that's a lovely way of putting it. June was she was his biggest addiction. I think she was nervous, and she had heard that he had a little bit of a reputation. But as we all know, sometimes you fall in love with people and you don't necessarily want to. But yeah, I think towards the end of the play, it kind of says that this is a family addiction, and it will affect everybody that's involved. And unfortunately, that statement is true, especially in their case. And to quote John Carter Cash, their relationship was described as a little bit of a fairy tale, and they didn't get there happily ever after, but they were happy after everything. So I think that's an important message as well. He was besotted with her, and that's the message of this musical. Love is definitely the main theme of this musical. Yes, we go to dark places and we are introduced to some dark themes of addiction and so on, but love will always be at the centre of this musical.
It must be so nice to be out on a tour which brings you back home to Wales to perform.
I trained here. Welsh is my first language. I did my primary education, my secondary education, my degree through the medium of Welsh, my master's through the medium, I did my dissertation through the medium of Welsh. And so to come back here and have friends and family and just a lot of wonderful people come and watch me and support me, it means a lot.
And for those who saw Aladdin at the Swansea Grand last year with Kev Johns, will no doubt recognise you as Alexa in the show. He
is truly a wonderful person, and this year the cast, it was just a wonderful collection of people, and Kev is a little bit of a living legend, and everywhere I go in Wales, doesn't matter where I am, Kev Johns comes up in conversation and everybody thinks the world of him. So yeah, I feel really honoured to have shared a stage with Kev. It is my first big national musical tour, and it feels like I'm fulfilling a lifelong dream. And rehearsals started 3 weeks ago, and I have been grinning like a Cheshire cat. Every day I walk into work and I just feel so lucky and so blessed and so happy that I'm able to call this my job, and I can't wait for the next 9 months of touring. It's a really tough industry, and I'm luckily surrounded by very supportive friends and family that understand how tough it is. So yeah, 9 months on the road, living the dream, I guess. I think the fact that it's called The Ballad of Johnny and June implies that there's like an emotional connection to this musical, but it's also a little nod to the country ballads and that style of singing, and the lyrics are wonderful. And as you said, once you get into them, once you sink your teeth into the lyrics and the meaning and the context, they are truly wonderful songs, and I can't wait to sing them over and over and over. They don't get old. We've been singing them for 3 weeks, and I reckon I'll be singing them happily for the next 9 months.